two worlds, my planet, my home. Cause too high, too strong.
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Good evening, sports fans. This is 2K Sports. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny Smith. We'll watch the visiting squad as they go up against the home team. Taking a look at this home squad, they lost game one in this matchup earlier this season. They'll see them 4 times in all, looking to even the series with a win tonight. Well, we have a good one tonight. 2 powerhouse clubs about to throw down. Kenny, how do you see this playing out?
Well, you got 2 teams bringing out their best in each other tonight, Ernie. So that's why this game is a must-see matchup. Tremendous individual matchups as well, and this will be a heated rivalry for years to come.
I'm seeing something in the ball.
And what ball?
The crystal ball.
Right. Not that again.
I think this could be a preview of these teams meeting in the postseason.
Wow.
Everyone in the league will also be watching.
Wow.
Shucks, Thomas.
Do me a favor.
Yes.
Hand me that ball.
Can't touch it.
Hand me that ball.
Can't touch
Just
it.
hand me that ball, please.
Can't.
It's that time of the year. Happy holidays, everyone, from 2K Sports as we get set to bring you some mid-season NBA action. Alongside Chris Webber and Greg Anthony, I'm Kevin Harlan, the 4th member of our crew. From the sideline, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. This Boston crowd ready to roar in this Eastern Conference matchup for the Celtics. And right around this time of the year, some teams spending long stretches on the road. Chris, that's difficult. It's got to be tough, I would assume, for players to deal with that, teams to deal with that.
It does get tough. Long road trips, travel, you're staying home from your family. You haven't seen your family and your friends. But I tell you what it does as a team. Coaches love it because it builds camaraderie, it builds chemistry. Now you have time to go to the movies and hang out with guys on your team at a restaurant or just hanging out. And what does that do? It brings you a little bit closer together because now you're building a relationship that's not based on basketball. These long road trips allow you to be together, to get to understand and know each other in ways maybe you haven't before. And believe me, it's been many times on the court. I've joked with the guy on my team about something that had nothing to do with the game, and it brought us to even play harder because we had an inside joke about something else. Who wouldn't want to play with their friends, right? Who wouldn't want their friends to challenge them? And that's the type of relationships you build on these long road trips.
Now the starting group for the visitors. Fresh is out there with Boss, and it's ABC. Then there's Smart, and it's Freak in at the 2-guard spot. Off on that one, so he goes 1 for 2 at the line. Here's Williamson to the middle. Nice shot by Smart.
And getting the offense started with a high-quality look down low.
Pass to the eraser. Here's ABC. Knocks down the 3-ball.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
A little over a minute gone here in the first quarter. And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, earlier I spoke with Mike D'Antoni, who wants to win his 2nd game of the season against this team. And the key, he said, is about limiting drives and penetration. He added, we can't allow them to play to their strengths, finishing around the rim. So it's important for us to own the paint. We'll see who wins that battle, Kevin. Back to you.
Thank you, David.
And that's how you answer back.
Trading bombs the last 2 possessions. They're going that way.
Waters passes to Bull. Here's the eraser. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against Dallas. Buries it from 3-point range.
And they've got to talk to each other on D there. Miscommunication, and now he's able to make them pay.
Cuts off the pass. Washington passes to Waters. And that one, good. Jay's got 5 points so far.
Absolutely fearless. I mean, a nice subtle adjustment there going up against Wynn.
Well, this is just another case where being aggressive wins out.
Now here's Freak. He's a good contributor to his team, averaging about 10.5 points a game.
I like the shot selection on that one, despite the miss.
Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. Misses the layup. He had him with that pump fake. Inside, Azubuike, and a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
Outstanding entry pass there. He knew exactly where to go with the ball.
Waters, guarded by Smart. Right wing. There's the triple. Drops in the tray.
Hey, look, he's not an easy man to defend. He'll get his points one way or another.
Gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. This is his first trip to the line tonight.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
First one falls for him. Jay's checked in for Jay. Good on both.
And that's the norm for him. He's pretty much automatic when he's at the line.
Here's the Magician. He had 13 points in the win against Dallas. Bull can't hit. Now here's Freak. He's guarded closely. Pass to Azubuike. Here's Williamson. Lets it go from deep. That's a miss. He's made one and missed one. Jay, the pass to Bull. Here's the Magician. He's covered by Azubuike. Here we go, one-on-one. Here's Smart. The lead pass was put in just the right spot. Smart's got his second basket of the night.
Hits the moving target with the lead pass. He made it look so easy.
The pass to the eraser. Here's ABC. To the paint.
Oh, such a beautiful pass to set that one up.
Yeah, the pass might have been pretty, but the finish was angry. And that unleashed chaos replay presented by Under Armour. Hover Havoc, giving us a chance to relive that exciting play. Freak with it. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Just 5 on the clock. From deep three-point range. Another shot. And Bull pulls it down.
And that's the shot you want to create. They just can't get it to fall.
That just shows you can do everything right sometimes, but still get the wrong result.
So both teams making some changes here. Here's Ward. His last outing, he had 8 points. Little passes to Jay. 6 to shoot. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. The back-to-the-basket scoring, obviously more uncommon these days than it was in the past. Can we even say now with any kind of certainty, Chris, who has the best hook shot in the game?
The best hook shot in the game by far still belongs to Tony Parker. No, he is not a big man, but he did lead the league in paint scoring when he was in his prime. Now a little bit older, he can still get to it. When Tony Parker gets in that paint, Kevin, he has the best jump hook. When I played in the game, the only guy that I respected their jump hook as much as mine was his jump hook, because he would float it over bigs so easy.
No kidding.
Oh, no kidding, Kev. He still has the best jump hook floater in the game. That's right, that man Tony Parker.
Williams, he's checked in for ABC. And he sinks the second. Gone 50% from the field to this point, 4 of 8. Williams passes to Reed. Here's Smart. The shot is good, and so is his shooting tonight. 3 for 4. Gone 3 of 3 from deep. 9 points rung up from outside here in the first. Pass to Ward. To the middle. Stolen. And they're on the break. Here's Reed. It's good. This game is all even.
He got pretty much a free run to the hoop right there. They might just count those as automatic points.
Little passes to Ward. Here's Washington, and 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
And checking out some stats for Speedy. How last month turned out for him. He's right around 5 points a night, 3 rebounds, and 2 assists. Not bad numbers, but for a player of his talent, you have to think he can do more.
No doubt. He's been inconsistent. Unusual for him, though, but when he turns it back around, watch out.
The first free throw is good. So he gets them both. Gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Passes it to Maverick. Back to Smart. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down. Smart's got 10 points in the game.
Oh, this first quarter couldn't be going much better for him. 4 for 5 from the field to get things cracking.
Here's Jay. He can't get that one to fall. Gone 7 of 11 from the field to begin the game. O'Neal. And trying for the go-ahead basket. It doesn't go in. Jay, guarded by Smart. And there's the pass to Washington. Here's Insanity. Shot clock at 6. Here's Jay, and he gets it to go from the high post.
Man, it's just been an avalanche of points here in the early going.
Yeah, both teams have come out with solid offensive strategies, and then, of course, guys are finishing.
Here's Maverick, still looking for his first bucket in this one. To the inside, and O'Neal gets it to go.
Yeah, 3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The D had better start buckling down.
Pass to Washington. Jay, guarded by Smart. Or the pass to Jay. Fires from the line. Second chance shot. The shot off that time. Good D by Williams. Gotten 8 of their 13 shots to find the bottom of the bucket. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Kicks it to Smart. Pass to Maverick. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Maverick's got his first bucket in this one.
Nice pass there to set that basket up.
Now the pass to Washington. And too long on the shot. Well, it's been a high-scoring competitive game through the first quarter of play. The away team up 2. And the second quarter about to get started. We'll be back in just a moment. And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And looking at what we've seen so far, guys, from the visiting team, what do you think?
Well, already in the first period, they found ways to get this offense ramped up.
Oh, yeah, small lead so far, but it's building fast, and they better watch out.
An incredible 64% from the field in this game. The Cobra out there with ABC. Then there's Smart. Then it's Williams. And it's O'Neal in at the 3 slot. Reed the pass to Smart. On the wing, Williams. Pass to Reed. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Smart. That one is good. He's only missed 1 shot of his 6 taken on the floor. Gone 3 of 3 from three-point land here tonight. Here's Insanity. Lawson defending. And Lawson with the block. And he's able to get it back. King's shot is off.
He finds a major hole in the D beyond the arc and still can't cash in on it.
And we've played through the first minute here in the second. Lawson right side. Shoots the 3. The shot comes out. O'Neal's gone 1 of 3 shooting so far. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
That's how you protect the rim. Stand your ground and make him alter his release.
Now here's Williams. He's still scoreless so far in this one. And good that time.
Man, I need to see some more assertiveness out of these defenders.
Gone 0 of 3 and are still looking for that first bucket here in the second quarter. Here's Insanity. Lawson defending. And here we go. And Smart with the basket on the assist by Lawson. Smart's got 4 this quarter.
That lead's only going to keep growing if he keeps shooting it like he has so far.
Here's Insanity. Lawson defending. Langford, the pass to Little. Just 5 on the clock. And that one hits back iron. Gone 3 of 4 from the floor here in the second quarter. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Can they get it? And Lawson with the block. And it ends up out of bounds. And they'll keep possession. Both teams deciding to change it up. Here in the second quarter, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. And the foul called on ABC. That's his first foul. The Erasers checked in for garbage man. Waters passes to King. 6 on the shot clock. Bangs home the trifecta.
And he found the perfect spot behind the arc there. Big gap in the D.
Pass to Freak. Out to the right wing. That's in for the first basket of the game after 3 attempts.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Waters passes to King. Here's the Eraser for 3. Buries the long-range jumper. The Eraser's got his second bucket of the night.
Yeah, these defenders had better start closing down on shooters.
Azubuike the pass to Williamson. Lawson with it. Passes it to Freak. From deep. No good. He's off to a slow start. 1 for 4 so far. And there's the pass to Waters. Here's Bowl. Here's the Eraser. He's covered by Azubuike. Here's the Eraser. 6 points for him. And a kind roll that time off the rim as that one falls.
And just enough wiggle room to get off his shot.
Well, when you're at a size disadvantage, sometimes the mid-range is better than inside. You get a little more space. You don't allow the shot blocker to get up on you. And also, you could use your handles and your quickness.
Here's ABC. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game.
Yeah, I'm surprised that D isn't respecting his mid-range game more. They ought to be. I bet you they will be soon.
Pass to the eraser with the shot. Misses the jumper. Gone 5 of 7 from the field here in the second. Inside, here's Azubuike right through the D for the layup.
Their interior has been inferior defensively. It has got to tighten up.
Here's the Magician. He's a good contributor to his team, averaging about 10.5 points a game. Over to the left wing. Here's Waters. It's tipped, and they get it back.
Not easy to miss a clean look inside like that, but he manages to do it.
Here's Grimes, and the layup is good. Freak's got 4 points in the quarter.
Fruitful possession, just doing what they can to extend the lead.
And that's what you have to do. Stay in the moment. Keep grinding.
Here's the Magician. To the paint. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. 12 points for Jay.
He's giving him a nice lift this quarter. The shots are falling through.
Freak passes to ABC. Out left to the wing. Pass to Freak. Here's ABC. The three nailed from three-point land. ABC's got 5.
And a terrific percentage here in the first half. You got to love their rhythm and the flow with which they're playing.
Well, it's the shot selection. That's been a positive for them thus far and a negative for their opponent.
Here's Williamson. They lead by their biggest margin of the game, 9. And Freak gets it to go on the assist by Azubuike. He has 6.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
Passes to the eraser. King outside. Down low, Waters. And it's in. Basket number 6 for him thus far. He has only missed 2 shots from the floor.
He has a little bit of trickeration with that one. Gets that one to go against the rim.
Let's just call it what it is. Great body control on the lane. Takes the contact. Still knocks it in softly off the glass. I mean, that shot just can't be blocked the way he adjusted.
There's 42 seconds left in the second quarter. Here's the eraser. No good, and tight defense there bothered that shot.
And the shots just continue to say no in terms of falling.
Rob. Here's Barrett. Hands it from downtown. 19 seconds left in the first half. Now here's Freak. He's got 6. Lawson outside. And the first shot of the night for him missing. The clock runs out, and we're heading to halftime. The away team, they lead by 8. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thank you, Kevin. Here with Alvin Gentry. Coach, what have you liked so far from your team, and what have you not liked?
Well, I like the pace of the game. Defensively, I don't like anything that we're doing as far as dribble penetration. Too many things are happening in the lane. We got to protect the basket a little better.
Thanks for your time, Coach. Back to you.
Thanks, David. And we'll be back shortly following halftime to get the third quarter underway.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to 2K Sports. I'm Ernie Johnson. Shaquille O'Neal is here. Say hello to the people, Shaq.
Hola.
Kenny's here.
Ni hao.
And we're analyzing the first half of action. Checking out the visiting team. Shaq, let's get your insight on the visiting team.
Well, they've been playing with some toughness. And it's led to a nice lead for them, not just on the scoreboard, but in the rebounding numbers. And now they need to stay mean, Ernie. Cannot lose that edge in the second half.
How about you, Kenny? What did you think about this home team?
Well, they're facing a team that shot very well in the first half. Now, that being said, they probably weren't aggressive enough on the defensive end. That was the difference.
And that should do it. With the second half about to begin, let's send you back to Kevin Harlan. Go back to Kevin Harlan. Go over there.
And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. You know, the captain has been exceptional here, guys.
And through the first 2 periods, it seemed he got to the paint whenever he wanted to. Just a slasher's mentality.
Yeah, when you're trying to check a guy like that, you have to move your feet laterally, defensively. That didn't happen.
And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. Last season, they were trying to speed up the game, C-Web. Teams were given fewer timeouts. Do you think they achieved that goal?
Well, yeah, the new rules, 18 to 14 total timeouts. No more 20-second timeouts. All quarters have 2 mandatories. I think it does help speed up. And these are the greatest coaches in the world. They can adjust. They just need to know what the rules are. And I love the fast pace, the fast pitch count. Let's make sure that we keep the game in a way that fans love it, and we're not leaving any time out there on the floor. I think the coaches have made a great adjustment to it. And look, play on the East Coast is always going to be a little bit slower, a little bit more methodical than the West. But I tell you what, it seems like it's speeded up the game on both sides, and that's something great for us fans.
Well said. Our second half of basketball, and presented by Gatorade. Let's see who's all fueled up and on the floor to start the third. We've got Jay. ABC is out there with the Magician. Then there's B, and it's the Eraser in at the 2 spot.
And look, he's been so dependable in this game, taking nothing but good shots.
Smart kicks to Freak. Fires it up. Can't cash in from close range.
And being that close to the hoop, I thought he had enough room to finish that one.
Waters, guarded by Smart. Clock at 6. The pass to the Eraser. Knocks down the 3 ball. The Eraser's got 9 points.
Defensively, they just look out of sync, not closing out on the threes in time.
Here's Smart. Count that one as his 7th make in 8 attempts. A scorching 88%.
They needed that. I mean, they were getting a little tense after starting the half 0 for 3.
Here's the Magician. 5 points in the game. Pass to Waters. Here's the Magician, guarded by Smart. There at the pass to the Eraser. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot. Got just one of their first 4 shots to fall since coming out of the locker room at the break. And it's Williamson missing.
They're having trouble getting going here in the second half. I mean, that's their 4th miss in 5 attempts.
And you can see the play calling this half. Another one from distance.
Well, that's because they made a concerted effort to get the shooters involved. Now they've built up the confidence.
Yeah, you can sense he wasn't happy with how things are going here. Probably looking to change it up a bit.
Well, you have to review your matchups, make sure you're maximizing the potential of each one.
So both teams making some changes here.
And let's take a moment here to see some of the numbers for O'Neal. Averaging 12 points, 7 rebounds, and 4 assists. With him, you get so much, but his ability to lead the way with his scoring, probably his best attribute.
An offensive juggernaut. I mean, he can just beat you in so many ways. You got to give it up for him.
A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. Smart passes to Reed. Smart deciding where to go with it. It's stolen. Here's the break. Here's Jay. Makes no mistake on the open jump shot. Jay's got it, got 5.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Here's Maverick. Great D on that shot, and it's off the mark. Inside, here's Washington. Plays it up and banks it in. 8 points for him.
Oh, the feed was perfect. The timing, the placement, everything was right on the money.
Gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. And it's Speedy with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Left side, Smart to stop the run.
And they aren't giving up the same types of looks we saw in the first half, making them earn their points now. And folks, he did not luck into that one. He knew just where he wanted to be to grab that backboard. And they're scoring much more efficiently here in the second half, and they've gotten that field goal percentage above 50.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Buries the long-range jumper.
His performance today has just been so important. What a luxury to have a guy that's that dependable.
Passes it to Washington. And he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points. Now here's Smart. He's got 19. Picked him clean. And the pass to Jay. And some very quick points for him on that possession. Jay's got 7 points in the game.
And really keeping the ball hopping around here offensively.
O'Neal passes to Reed. To the inside. The kick out to Williams. Smart on the wing. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. Gotten going here in the second half from outside, nailing 3 of 4 from the arc. Pass to Jay. Out to the wing. Shot clock at 5. On Monday, the Minnesota Timberwolves will come into town. Then on Wednesday.
And for the matchup with the Cavs, this is one where it would take a complete meltdown for them not to come away with the win. Anything can happen, but I'd be shocked if they don't come out on top.
The first one falls. Both shots good from the stripe. Gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. And so now a timeout taken by Mike D'Antoni.
And with the tide running against them, needs to talk it over with his guys.
Man, they straight up been getting smoked over this stretch. They really need to refocus here.
Kings checked in for Jay. With a break in the action, let's go to the 2K leaderboard for a look at this season's stingiest defensive teams.
And these teams have both hung their hat on their defense, especially in the paint. We're looking at 2 of the premier shot blocking teams in our league.
Here's O'Neal. He's playing a pretty big role for him at the offensive end, averaging about 12.5 points a game. Bounce pass from Smart. Five on the clock. Back to O'Neal. Fires for 3. And the foul called on ABC. That's his first foul. Gone 9 of 10 on their attempts in the third quarter. That is 90% from the field. What a roll they're on. Washington passes to Langford. Goes up on the wing. Will not go. This is off the front iron. And it's Speedy with the foul. That's foul number 2 for him. Jay's checked in for Speedy. Williams against King. Passes it to Reed. Here's Maverick. Shot clock at 6. To the right side. Misses off the left iron. Gotten going here in the second half from outside, nailing 3 of 4 from the arc. To the left side wing. King outside. Here's Ward. And it's sent back by O'Neal. Here's Maverick. The putback. No dice on the putback jam. Being 49% on the game. They'll take that. Here's Insanity. Guarded by O'Neal. Count it. Insanity's got his first points of the game.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
And here's Freak. He has 6. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
Shoot 2.
Free throw good. Freak. And both free throws good from Freak. Well, they're really making a point of keeping the ball moving around.
That's the key. The D can't focus on one player, and no matter what anybody tells you, that ball will always move quicker than the defender.
The pass to Waters. Just 5 to shoot. Here's the eraser. Bangs home the trifecta. The eraser's got 12 in the game.
And I love the momentum he's building. Last game, he was just as dominant.
And defensively, you know he's feeling good right now. And as the opposing team, you better adjust your scheme accordingly.
Lawson falls back and drains the fadeaway jumper. And we've watched 3 so far in this one. The home team, they lead by 7. And right after this, we'll bring you the start of the final quarter right here on 2K Sports. And a chance right now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And definitely deserving of the prize tonight. How about the read he made here? Looking like a point guard, putting the pass right on the money.
Oh, beautiful feed. Always a luxury to have a big man who can see the whole floor.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this 4th and final quarter. With confidence, 50% from the field so far. Freak is out there with ABC. And it's the Cobra. Then there's Boss. And it's Azubuike in at the 5 down low. A steal. Fires from 14. No good there.
And he's just a tough defender. Good positioning to get after that shot.
Well, not all defenses are constructed to protect the mid-range area. Nicely done that time.
Allowing no space for the shooter to get comfortable. Just terrific defense.
Yeah, that won't go on the stat sheet. Close to getting the block, but really, it had the same effect.
Here's Azubuike. Pass to ABC. Nice spin off the left rim and in.
And he has the chops for this. Raising the intensity when it matters most.
But he's showing you he wants to close this game out. That's an attitude that he brings and is appreciated by this team.
13 feet away. And Lawson with the block. To the paint. It's in, and he's a very efficient 5 for 6 on the game.
A good score inside, and the defense really offering very little resistance.
That's just an attack mindset. I love it. Game on the line, he's out competing guys.
Here's Insanity. Inside. Here's Waters. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
2 shots.
The first free throw is good. That one falls, so he hits both of them.
Impeccable from the line since halftime.
Gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started. Down low. To the inside, trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. It falls for the 6th time in 7 tries this contest. That's 86%.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Passes it to Little. Here's the eraser. And the layup's good off the glass.
He's not going to back off when he's down. I mean, when he's got a chance to attack the basket.
Here's Williamson, and the pass to ABC. He kicks to Lawson. And the shot is good, dropping in off the front of the rim.
And that's what they have to do more of. They got a great look out of that possession.
Pass to Barrett. Here's Insanity. Lawson defending. Just 4 to shoot. Here's Little. Buries it down low.
Oh, you can't lay that pass in there any better.
Gone an outstanding 4 of 5 from the field in the fourth quarter so far. Here's Williamson. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
Defensively, you can't back off him that much. You don't want to give up easy threes at this stage of the game.
Little passes to Bull. Here's the eraser. He's covered by Azubuike, the eraser, and the defense really pressing up on him. Made that a tough shot. Passes to ABC. Lawson kicks to Freak. Back to Lawson to tie it up. And the shot is long.
They came close there to tying it up.
That was a really important possession, especially at this stage of the game. Painful miss.
Here's Insanity to the middle. And stolen by Lawson. Here we go, one-on-one. Here's Azubuike, and that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up.
Azubuike. 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
He's off on the first. Washington's checked in for Insanity. He hits the second from the line. Gone just 33% from the field in the fourth quarter so far. They are 2 of 6. Here's the Magician. The eraser passes to Washington. 6 to shoot. Here's Waters. Busts the J after the cagey pass fake. Jay's got 4 points this quarter. Gone 5 of 7 from the field since the beginning of the fourth. Strong work at that end of the floor. Outside, Smart. Inside, that's tipped. And so out of bounds it goes. And they retain possession. Here's ABC, and he swishes it right through.
Oh, he's perfect from the field this quarter. He's giving them the fits out there.
And now let's present our Jordan Player of the Game, Jay.
He's put on a shooting exhibition for us here tonight. He's missed a couple along the way, but it sure seems like everything's been falling for him. The only way to keep him from converting is to keep the ball out of his hands.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin. Well, look, here's what Alvin Gentry told his team during the break. He told his guys they've got the green light to keep shooting from downtown. He told them, I like the way you guys are working out there. Keep finding the open spaces on the perimeter. They're giving us open shots. We'll see if they step it up from here, guys.
Here's the eraser. 6 on the shot clock, and the foul called on ABC. That's his first foul. Waters, guarded by Smart. The pass to Barrett. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Leans from outside. No good on that one.
Yeah, awkward shot there. I mean, creative on the leaner, but the D just made it too difficult for him to convert.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That free throw missing. One drops. He ties it up.
Boy, they would have loved to grab the lead there, but you can't make them all.
Over to the wing. Washington passes to the eraser. And the foul called on ABC. That's foul number 2 for him. Here's Bowl. Here's Barrett. Yep, that one goes in there. Here's ABC. Smart on the wing. Here's Azubuike. Good, and Smart gets the assist. Smart's got 3 assists tonight. Gotten just under 45% of their attempts to drop in the fourth. 4 of 9. Here's the eraser. Yes, that goes in. The eraser's got 10 points here in the second half.
And you're starting to see some tired legs on those defenders as we come down the stretch here.
Yeah, Greg, but this ball game is too close to be taking plays off on D. I don't care how tired you are right now. You better suck it up.
Without question, Jay displaying his skills today.
And he continues to burn them with his scoring. And the coaching staff's going to have to come up with a different approach defensively.
Now Smart. 1:44 left in the fourth. Here's Azubuike. It's deflected. And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here. Reed, the pass to Smart, kicks to Freak. The jump shot from the baseline is right on target. 1:32 left in the game. Gone 5 of 10, 50% from the field. And the foul called on Freak. That'll be his second foul of the game. Here's the eraser. Pass to Barrett. Bullseye. The Magicians got 4 points now in the quarter.
Reminding us again why he's one of the game's great clutch shooters.
Outside, Smart. In the corner, it's Freak. Back to Smart. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Puts it up from 12, but he stays with it. And it's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over.
That's an unforced error that will drive a coach crazy. Got to play heads up out there.
There's 48 seconds left in the game. They'll be trying to take as much time off the clock as they can.
Exactly. Expect to see longer possessions from this point on.
Here's ABC. Waters, guarded by Smart. Just 5 to shoot. Here's the eraser. Can't hit from 12.
And it's still within reach.
Yeah, but they're going to need everything to go their way.
Pass to Reed. Out left to the wing. Now here's Freak. Not a lot of room. Oh, no good. And that's an intentional foul.
Yeah, you can't let them hold the ball and just milk those last seconds away.
And he cannot get the first one to drop. Tough one to miss. And the second of 2 is good. That makes it a 3-point lead. And so now a timeout taken by Mike D'Antoni. Guys, your thoughts?
And they need a 3 to tie. But look, they've got enough time here to find a good look. They can run a play off the inbounds, make sure they get it in the hands of their best shooter.
For the tie. Oh, he had a chance there to send it to overtime, but they come up empty-handed. So the home crowd happy here as they get the victory. That was a fun night of basketball and fabulous finish as they continued to wait out until the very last moment to seal it.
And there are so many times when you see these tight games won at home, that advantage of having that crowd behind you oftentimes is the ultimate X factor.
And that'll do it, folks. For Greg Anthony, Chris Webber, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. See you next time.